We can film you.
Can't film you. Can't film me.
We can.
What do you think of that?
I haven't given permission to film you,
You
mate.
don't need permission, mate.
See the sign post there?
I think you need to brush up on the law,
Staff
mate.
only.
Too close to the prison, obviously.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Auditing Yorkshire. Today I'm in Cardiff. I'm just visiting HMP Cardiff with the Gwent auditor. Straight away guys, there's a no drone zone on the car park. This prison is central to the city centre. Very busy in Cardiff today. This place is a Category B men's prison located in Adamsdown area of Cardiff, Wales. The prison is operated by Her Majesty's Prison Service. The Click restaurant belongs to the prison, am I right in thinking?
Yeah, they actually have inmates that work in there. It's like a rehabilitation program. They have inmates in there to cook the food and everything like that.
Really?
So they basically use it as like a rehab.
Ah, right.
Inmates.
Right, so it's rehabilitation centre. So we have inmates working in there.
HMP Cardiff.
So it's the population as of September 2008 is 800. I imagine it's gone up significantly since then. Yeah, opened in 1832.
I think it's open too today, so that which is open to the public.
It's open to the public.
It is open to the public. There's security that's opening hours today as well.
All right, cool.
We can't remove us from a publicly funded site whilst they've got somewhere that is open to the public on the site.
Oh, that's brilliant. So it's got 3 Victorian wings as this place. It underwent a major refurbishment programme in 1996 and the prison's capacity was extended by the commissioning of 3 new wings, C, D and E, with the number of places for life sentence prisoners also increased. In 1997, Cardiff Prison was criticised for chaining sick inmates to their hospital beds after a probe into the death of one of Cardiff's prisoners. 3 years later, one of Cardiff's assistant governors was found dead after an investigation into child pornography. Do you know, one of the governors up at HMP Berwyn got jailed for child pornography as well. Is it like, no offence, but is it a Welsh thing? Do you know what I mean? I'm starting to wonder. No, this sicko's everywhere.
Saying that, I swear it was not Belmarsh, it was one of the prisons in London.
Yeah.
There was a number of them who were found with kiddie porn and stuff like that.
Oh, it's disgusting, isn't it? And chaining prisoners to beds and stuff. Wow.
Disgusting.
The manager had been arrested at the prison days earlier by detectives investigating the alleged misuse of a personal computer. Cardiff Prison was criticised in 2001 for its cell share policy in the wake of an inmate's death. Prison officials were advised to carry out full checks on prisoners on their arrival to prevent violent or even fatal incidents from occurring. A year later, the prison was criticised again for its poor record in dealing with drugs abuse and providing decent recreational facilities for inmates. Someone was telling me, you know, when you first go to prison, obviously, you know, you get sent down and stuff, and you go down to a cell what's located within the courts, and you wait for your prison bus. You're handcuffed onto the bus, and then what we do is we shut the door because it's got like a latch on from the outside, take the cuffs off, and then you're literally sat in a sweat box. And if you're going to a prison what's 2, 3, 4 hours away, you're knackered. Do you know what I mean? And then when you get there, they register you, give you your prison number and all that stuff.
That's the other problem for women though.
Yeah.
Because in Wales, there's not a single women's prison. So any woman who gets a custodial sentence, they've got to be transferred to a prison in England.
There's no women prisoners in England, in Cardiff, Wales. That's interesting.
Not in entire Wales.
Yeah, there's a first night, so you spend your first night, or I think 2 or 3 nights, if you need to, on like a separate isolated wing away from the main prison. It's called like your first night stay. And then what the screws do is they check on you. There's like a little flap on your window, on your door, and they check on you every hour during the night to make sure you aren't committed suicide. Because the majority of fatalities in prisons, suicide, is by men. Because on the first night they're thinking, the life's over. What's it going to be like inside? What am I going to do? What have I got to put up with? So yeah, it's mainly men what top this off.
It's sad though, really, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. A total of 20 judicial executions took place at Cardiff prison. The condemned prisoners were hung for the crime of murder. Their names, ages and dates of execution are as follows, and then there's a long list, guys, absolute long list of people who are being executed at Cardiff prison. I'm not going to go through them, but anyone who's genuinely interested,
wrongly convicted who ended
Wikipedia.
up, and he ended up getting hanged here, and then they found out later that he was innocent.
Yeah, that happened in America as well.
Yeah, it was literally they had him for murder, and he was wrongly convicted of murder.
Do you know the remains of executed prisoners were buried in unmarked graves within the prison walls? As a customary in late 2003, after capital punishment had been abolished in the UK, the remains of Corbett, Roberts, Crossley, Evans, Wills and Singh were exhumed from the prison grounds and reburied elsewhere in order to make space for the construction of new cell blocks.
That's terrible.
That's crazy. So buried and dug back up just so they could build cells.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, as you can see, there is.
So the remains of Mahmood Matan, executed in 1952. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've got the thingy here. So Mohammed Matan was executed in 1952, but cleared of murder in 1998. Had previously been exhumed from the same location for reburial in 1996. Matan is now buried in the Muslim section of Western Cemetery, Cardiff. His tombstone bears killed by injustice. After Matten's conviction was squashed, his widow Laura and 3 sons received the sum of £725,000 in compensation from the British government.
So they should.
For his wrongful arrest.
He
Wrongful
was executed.
wrongful detention. Crazy.
It is crazy. Not exempt though, are they?
We're not exempt, but I like to show a little bit of compassion to a certain degree. Big brown doors for prison vehicles.
See, there's the Welsh flag up there. It's on the red dragon. He's like, oh,
Yeah, Welsh flag.
flying above the prison.
Premier Inn right next door.
Premier Inn next
Get a free bed and breakfast in here. Hey? Cardiff prison accepts male prisoners remanded into custody who are drawn predominantly from the surrounding court catchment area of South Wales. In addition, Cardiff also houses sentenced Category B and C prisoners. Cardiff's regime includes full-time education, employment in the prison, workshops and training courses, various resettlement unit that offers prisoners various offending behaviour programmes and work-based courses, and a detoxification unit accommodating 50 prisoners. And in 1999, the actor Keith Allen played a probation and parole officer at the prison in the BBC television series Jack of Hearts. Never heard of it. It's got one former notable inmate, John Strefan. Yep. And he killed 2 young girls in the summer of 1952.
Terrible.
He was unfit to plead at trial, so he got committed to Broadmoor Hospital. Crazy.
Well, they did a psych evaluation.
Prison officers, there's lots of prison officers about today, and none of them have.
Don't film me!
Oh, they have done.
Not exempt from it, mate.
Too late for that.
But it's a bit late, mate. It's his problem.
Don't film me. Don't film me. HMP Cardiff. No smoking beyond this point.
Yeah. HM Prison Service. And you can see.
I don't know. See what I mean about people getting all edgy? Got some bike lockers on site. They'll be for staff. Bike sheds. No in there though. Oh, there's one bike.
There is one bike in there. Don't know why that bloke got so touchy about being filmed.
Eh?
Don't know why that bloke got so touchy about being filmed. He's a prison officer as well, isn't he?
The crown. Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
So there's a vehicle clamping sign and a no liability of loss and damage sign.
Accepts no liability.
Yeah, yeah. But there's nothing. There's no trespassing signs out, so I'm just going to sit on this wall a minute. I'll come back to you guys.
Oh, there is public access then.
Where does it say that? Where? Where's the sign? Where?
Sign up there. Take out as well. Can't film me, no.
We can film you.
Can't film you. Can't film me.
We can.
What do you think of that?
I haven't given you permission to film me,
You
mate.
don't need permission, mate.
See the signpost there?
I think you need to brush up on the law,
Staff
mate.
only car park.
What's your number?
Staff only car park there.
CF529.
You're not going to cry because we stood in the
No,
car
no,
park, are you?
You can't be in there.
Well, we are.
Right, mate.
We'll film from the road, it's no problem.
Well, we'll
Or
be
even just outside, if you can't
we
be in
can
here.
film from here,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
there's
it's
a
fine.
public-
Yeah.
there's
Well,
public
you
access.
see, we are showing a certain amount of compassion here and leeway because we are waiting for visitors to go in, and then we're actually going to be going over to the front doors and round the side and stuff. So we're going to be doing a lot more than just standing at car park, mate. So don't be
Right,
silly.
okay.
Yeah, we'll be getting the drone out as well. So
Drone.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to fly it over, obviously. We're just going to fly it outside and look over.
Did you get his number?
Yeah, CF5, Charlie Foxtrot 529.
Charlie Foxtrot 529. He was a bit of a silly Billy Bear, wasn't he?
He was. You can't film me. Why do they seem to think that you can't film them? What makes them think they're exempt from the film? We're a publicly accessible place. Yeah, it's just a car park, isn't it? We're still waiting to film mine, there.
You what?
We're still waiting to do it.
I don't know too much about illegal number plates, but apparently if they don't have a British standard code in the bottom right and the manufacturer's details and there's not a certain amount of gap in between fingers,
Catering course, right?
yeah.
But
There's no British standard code in the bottom right corner.
I don't know though, I think it's an ex-serviceman.
I don't know. Well, if you look on that one, you've got motor point and then British standard code. But there isn't one on that, so I don't know. It's a bit
All the rest have.
yeah. It's a bit confusing.
You know, like CA and CN regs like that. That is Cardiff. That is a Cardiff registered vehicle. If it's got a CA registration or CN, that means the car was first registered in Cardiff.
Oh, that's interesting.
So yeah, quite a few of these are Welsh registered cars.
I'm going to have a look now and see what where the geo fence is.
Yeah, the best do, because then we know where we can fly it now. So
So if we stand here in the car park and we zoom in,
we're still probably best not taking off from Cardiff prison premises.
it's very small. We could set off front main road.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Very small. That's where we are. That's where we are now.
Blimey.
So we could actually, technically, we could set off from here, but obviously
No, we can't.
we can't.
Because it's premises.
We can, but we can't. If you get what I mean.
Still prison premises, isn't it? So.
Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I think these people are getting ready to go back in now.
Hey guys, how are we doing? Alright?
Oh yeah, you all right? Are you
Yeah,
coming to
fine.
speak to us?
Yeah, can I just ask
Charlie
you what's
Foxtrot 248.
yeah, can I just ask you not to go in our car park, please? please.
Yeah, we're not filming your cars, don't worry.
That's all right. That's fine. That's all I want to know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm happy
No,
with that.
no, we're not interested in cars.
Oh, right. Okay,
We
that's fine.
basically what it is. Are you have you got some kind of seniority with the two
No,
stripes?
no,
Is that just standard on everyone?
no.
What's the two stripes?
I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm just asking you not to go in the car.
Oh yeah, it's fine, because I wanted to ask you something, but I don't know if you can okay it, because I don't know if
You
you've
can
got
ask me.
authority.
If I can't answer it, I won't answer it. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want anyone panicking. That's all. Because we go to loads of prisons in the UK, not just prisons, other places of interest. You know, government-funded buildings, and we tell a story about them. Prisons are really good because you've got past history, present history, inmates, stuff like that. So we're not here for anything dodgy. So you guys in there, you don't have to panic. We're not filming cars. We're not
That's all I want.
setting about
That's
anyone.
great, yeah.
There's no hostile reconnaissance or out like
Well,
that.
that's why I've just come out to speak to you, isn't it? You know, just.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad because this is my second time coming here now.
Yeah.
Last time I came here, I was gripped. So
Oh, no, I've
gripped
got no
by some
intention of
colleagues,
doing that at all. Just ask, please don't go in the car park and please don't film staff cars. That's all I'm
Yeah,
asking.
no problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you very much, chaps.
welcome.
No problem, love. See you later. Thanks for being so nice.
She's alright, wasn't she?
Yeah. She's got handcuffs on as well.
Yeah.
Just careful, mate.
Standard, innit?
Yeah, careful, mate. She'll cuff you. She'll cuff you to the prison bed. Do you think that's what they used to tie him down to beds with?
Possibly, yeah. That's the thing. What we seem to
But
forget.
saying that,
all
if
the time.
if Governor were a pervert, it was probably some dodgy ass sex toy from, you know, that Ann Summers place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, fucking kiddie fiddler, man.
Yeah, man.
It's wrong.
Right, guys, we're still waiting for these visitors to go in. So we're going to go to drone footage, and then we're going to try and get on site and have a walk around. So we'll see you in the sky, guys. Right, guys, up and away. I'm just going to move to the left of yours and I don't go into you. Just trying not to TGA's got his drone up in the sky, and I'm just trying not to
Restricted zone reached.
not to hit his. So as always, guys, we're going to have a quick look at the geozone, just for proof of the pudding. We are out of it. And we're going to go straight up, so that's the car park where we was looking at. That's that cafe. We've got
Restricted zone reached.
front doors. Let's get it right up there, guys. Right up there. So a bit looks of it. That is where. So that, yeah, that's where the prison man goes. They'll take them into the back, process them, then take them through another gate into there. That might be the overnight stay. But first nighters, what we're talking about. And that's the prison, guys. Shut that map. Yeah, it's quite a big one.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
You up, bro?
Yeah, big lad.
You alright?
I was going to say, I wouldn't let them catch you doing that, mate, because they'll jump on you, bro.
Oh yeah, that's why we're doing it.
That's badass, that, mate.
So-
That is banging, that.
You're like that. So yeah, we've managed to get a GOA prison van going in. Why do we go in as soon as drones up in sky? They go in. Crazy. Right, we're gonna bring it back down, guys. Right, guys, we're back down on the ground. The visitors are still out there, so as always, the car park's publicly accessible. Don't care what anyone says, so we're just going to go in and have a walk around back. So there's a parking space there reserved for a doctor, probably the on-site doctor. Oh. All drivers report to the gate via this intercom, HMP Cardiff. Literature about deliveries.
Obviously, you can see the prison act.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing is, all these signs are here for the public to read.
Exactly.
So this is what I say to people who say, oh, you can't be here, but why are these signs here?
And we're not inside the prison. we're
Exactly.
in the
These signs are
precincts of the
here.
prison.
For visitors and the public to read.
So we're in the grounds of the prison, we're not actually in the...
Exactly.
we're not
And there's no law against filming on grounds of a prison, as long as you don't film inside.
Yeah, so it's without authorization to possess inside a prison a mobile telephone or any device capable of transmitting or receiving images, sounds or information by electronic communications, or take a photograph or make a sound recording within a prison, or convey a restricted document out of a prison. So it's within a prison.
Maximum penalty is 2 years imprisonment, or an unlimited fine, or both. So there we are.
Really, isn't it? But then what I've seen a lot of
TGA,
others do, though,
you know, you've just pointed it out within a prison.
within a prison.
So
What I've noticed a lot of auditors doing, and what I've seen you do as well, you've actually been into the counter of a prison, and that is technically within the prison itself.
yeah, well, you're not meant to do that.
No, you're not. So you could get arrested and imprisoned for doing that.
Yeah, you're not meant to do
And
it, but
this is what I've raised. So why I see auditors going actually inside the prison, you're not supposed to do that.
yeah.
Now, even Coley Burks, he's gone into prisons as well. He's gone actually inside as well, and so at the time he was recording an image within the prison,
Yeah, exactly.
which is an offence.
So this,
Prison Service, HMP Cardiff. As you can see, I don't know whether you've noticed as well, they got the Welsh Dragon on there. Look,
yeah.
red though. That's the.
You see, this is. We'll have a walk outside. See, this is all we're doing, guys. There's a sign up here what says Crown accepts no liability at law in respect to
By
loss.
order, Governor.
Yeah, of vehicle damage and stuff like that. So Crown, it's Crown property, which means it's taxpayers' money, taxpayers' property. And I'm not just.
Some of them corrections facilities in New York, mate.
Yeah,
Going over there.
I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about everybody. Everybody who works or who has ever paid tax in their life.
This is our property.
It is our property.
Our property.
And we're going to be damned if we let some fat Humpty Dumpty prison officer say, "Oi, you can't be filming me on here, you know."
You're Welsh, that's any more Irish.
Yeah, that was a really bad attempt at a Welsh accent. So I won't be doing that again. But yeah, this is just car park area, guys. It's all cambered up.
The main office. The main office is there. So I imagine the governor's in this area as well.
So we'll go back round to the front.
So
Right, guys, we're back around front now. Nothing's happening here. We've had a couple of interactions. Nothing major. We've got the drone up again. No signs of any police or any staff members are out telling us what to do. That's just the back of the cafe. We're not going to bother them because they let us use the toilet. So I think we're gonna wrap this one up, guys. You what?
I'm waiting for van to come out, Kev.
Are you waiting for the van to come out?
Yeah, I don't know when it's coming out.
Yeah, so he wants to wait for the van to come out, so we'll
We'll hang about. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll hang about round here, 'cause then- We'll hang about round here, 'cause then it's gonna. I don't know.
we'll hang about. We'll sit on the wall over here.
That's where they all sit and have a fag anyway.
So yeah, if the prison van don't come out, guys, we're going to wrap it up and move on to the next location. Right guys, this is it for HMP Cardiff. We are going to move on to our next location. There's no sign at prison van. We're going to Catay's police station now. So the TJ's not been there and neither have I, so it'll be an interesting one for both of us. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.